Our free live chat psychic reading connects you instantly with experienced psychics, ready to offer you personalized guidance and clarity in real time, whether you're curious about love, career, or life's biggest decisions. Our psychics are here to help you unlock your future and discover your true path. Experience the convenience of live chat, where you can ask questions and get immediate insights tailored just for you. Don't miss out on this unique opportunity to connect with your inner self and receive the guidance you need. Subscribe now and never miss a live session. Start your journey towards clarity and peace today.
Hi, this is Psychic Readings by Andre, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do a prediction for you, let me know in the chat. Just a reminder that all of our showtimes and all that wonderful stuff is at psychicreadingsbyandre.com. And while you're there, you might as well sign up for the free Substack and the free Patreon page, where I'm putting down articles and all that sort of thing for your benefit. And of course, with that in mind, we're also putting the video version of that on the YouTube channel. So go check that out if you can. I'm here alone today, so it's going to be a little rough. The wife is at work, so we'll just try to do all the stuff. Of course, we got the Patreon thing. Something I was thinking about today is doing a little bit of reading for the USA. I know a lot of our viewers are from the USA. How are we doing over there? So, just something I was thinking about this morning. I was getting set up for the show. So let's throw some cards down and see exactly what's going to be happening in the next little while with the USA. Since it's our neighbor in Canada. Whole lot of turmoil is going to be happening. There was going to be two ways the health of U.S. was going to be going one way or another way. But it does seem that they've chosen a way forward. And I do think that health is going to be a little bit strained in the next little while because of all the allegations against Donald Trump and all that sort of thing. But I do think he's going to be pulling out of that, especially the Epstein thing, which is a big farce. I do believe he's going to be getting through that, but he's going to be a little bit scathed with that situation. And of course, along with that, right after, they're going to be bringing out something else, as they often do. So the health of the U.S. in total, it's going to be a little bit rough for the next week or so as we go through the transition. Transitions are always rough, right? When you're going from one thing to another thing, the transition is always pretty rough for everybody. Financially, I do think they're going to be coming out on top, and they're going to be one of the richest countries on the planet and getting that title back again. But along for the next week or so, a whole lot of confusion with the new financial system is going to be taking place. And when there's confusion, there's always downturns in markets and all that sort of thing. So be ready for that in the U.S. Many of the stock market and all that sort of thing is when there's confusion and causes fear, your markets are going to be doing this. So some good buying opportunities within the U.S. in the next little while, as is right now with the Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Whole lot of good opportunities for cheap Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. It'll come back. Do not worry. It's the end. No, it's not. We've been through this malarkey already, especially in the cryptocurrency market. And health-wise, I do think, or not the health, the friends, family, and all that sort of thing, there's going to be a lot of coming back together with all the different countries are going to be coming back together with the U.S. In a better friendship and a better how would you call it? Respect for the U.S. Okay? So be ready for that coming from different countries for respect for the U.S. in the next week or so. Well, not Canada, unfortunately, but I do believe I'm picking up Japan is going to be very beneficial to the U.S. in the next little while. So hopefully that answers any questions of what's happening with the U.S. right now. Let's get into the chat. I'll try to do this as best as I can because the wife's not here. Hide that. Here we go. Chat. Back to the chat. So, hi Audrey, what is the future of XRPR proton chain? Will this chain become huge? I don't think it is huge, but it's going to be playing a fairly big role in the next little while. A lot of the older cryptos and/or chains are going to be having a big resurgence in importance in the next little while. I know it's been around for a while, but it's much further down the line on when its importance is going to be happening. It's not going to be immediate. It's further down the line. It is a good one to get into, one of the few to get into. I do think it's going to have a re-emergence and importance, and it'll do what it's necessary. There's other cryptos that are kind of on the same line. It'll be part of the bigger tapestry, as it were. We have to stop thinking of one crypto all the time, this crypto versus that crypto. We're going to have to start thinking of a collection of cryptocurrencies working together because they all do different things. And when we're bringing in the new financial system, which is happening very, very rapidly, especially in the US, think of a whole bunch of cryptocurrencies working in tandem with one another. Okay? And I do think XPR is going to be one of those. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Can you comment on the rumor MSTR or Michael Saylor selling 20,000 BTC or more? They might have. Right now, I know what you're getting at. A lot of the big players will put cryptocurrency on the market. Okay? Doesn't mean that it's going to sell. Just means they put it up for sale and they put it at a price that nobody's going to touch, right? To put fear into the market. They do this all the time. So when regular day traders see this, they go, oh, Michael Saylor put some Bitcoin on the exchange to sell. There must be something wrong. And so all the little boys and girls start selling out of fear. This is what has happened as of recently. Happens every time. This is not the first rodeo, and it won't be the last rodeo. And hopefully we all learn from this rodeo is when the market goes, not to sell your Bitcoin. Actually, the opposite should be true, is to buy. Buy as much as you possibly can within your comfort level. And you'll be smiling because once you spend a lot of time in cryptocurrency, me and the wife have been at this for 11 years, you start to see this pattern. The big players will put their crypto on the market. Ooh, it's all going to fall apart now, boys and girls. And all the little people sell their BTC. And then the big boys buy the BTC, bring back the BTC that they put up for sale, and they buy all the cryptocurrency that everybody's panic selling for themselves. Don't fall for it. Okay, so that's probably what they're doing with all the other big boys on the block. Okay? They do this all the time. 3 cards, please, to check Furo coin. Is it a good private coin for future? Private coins are not going to be good with the government. We all have to remember that. We have to remember from the past. You got coins like Monero and Zcash and Dash and Litecoin. They have an option of private transactions, but the government had a conviction, a really bad response to these coins, and then those coins went. I think Monero is going to be one of the cryptocurrencies that's going to be coming back up in a big way, because government will need some way of transferring funds secretly, because you can't really do that on the Bitcoin. But let's have a check of this one. It might do okay in the underground type of markets, but it won't be sanctioned by the government or anything like that in any significant way, because they want to know everything that's going on. And I don't see this cryptocurrency really doing anything major. Okay, it'll be there. You could utilize it, but I'm thinking that most of the energy is going to be going back to Monero and probably Litecoin for private transactions. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre, 3-card reading for any messages from guides. You got everything that necessary for your health situation. You gotta have to take the effort, put the effort into that situation for the health. You have all the right ideas. Okay, it's just time to get into that sort of thing. Stop worrying so much about the finances. The finances will be fine. You're going to be building something very interesting in the next little while, which will give you the wealth that you need. But we have to get back to the health part of things. Once that changes, everything else will fall into place. Okay. And of course, with that new thought process, I think everything else, especially family matters, are going to be correcting themselves with your new ideas. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Change your mind, change your world, as they say. Does my grandma, Jenny Romeo, have any messages for me? She's been passed for a long time. Saw her in my dream. Yeah. It's time to do the mediumship thing. Something about square dancing. I'm not sure what that is all about. She's just saying keep in motion, always be in motion, because that is the spice of life, is if you keep motion. Once you start to stand still, that is when we start to decline. Okay? And she's just urging you to keep in motion. I'm not sure if she was a dancer or anything, or loved to dance when she was alive, but she's prompting you to do some dancing when you can, maybe if it's even in your chair, but she's just signaling for you to keep moving in life, never stop. And there's something about another one very close to you that you're going to have to pay more attention to, because she feels that they're not getting the attention that they require. It's a close family member, so make sure that you're going through that in the next little while. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Hello, Tamara. Hi, Andre. How long will I take to recover from my tedious health condition? I'm picking up 4 or 5 months, because you're going to be getting into a new thing, moving forward of positive thought, using that meditation to cure the body, and using that white light to put it through the body and change the thinking of the what is wrong into something much better for yourself. Okay, our own brains are very, very powerful tools if we utilize them correctly, which I've been finding out very much since I've been recovering from double pneumonia in the last couple months, I guess. Now I am getting better. I'm just fixing my, the breath thing. It was the wrong dosage, so we're going to go to the doctor and get a new one. Just fine-tuning my prescriptions. But with that and my own thinking and my own health understanding of the universe and all that sort of thing, start to heal myself with white light. And I do think that you for yourself is going to be 4 or 5 months until you feel comfortable with where you are and where you're going to be in that time period. And you're going to be starting to think differently of your illness, where it's kind of going away. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre and Yvonne. How are you? We're doing good. Please receive 3-card reading. You can. We're still, me and the wife are thinking of going back to martial arts. That'll be a great thing to do. Build up my lungs and health generally. And of course, I encourage everybody out there, if you want to get into martial arts, do so. It's very beneficial. Of course, ask your doctor before doing anything funny. But for yourself, I do think the health situation for you, you're actually coming up shiny gold. You're going to be going down a new path that's going to be very beneficial to you in the next little while. And it's going to be suiting you perfectly, your new thoughts and actions and all that sort of thing. The financial part of everything in your life right now, this week, I think it's going to be turning a corner, and it's at the end of a cycle. We got that wonderful 10 card, the swords. You're going to be coming out on top with some of the financial aspects of everything. May not look like it at first, but I do think you're going to be turning that corner very, very soon. And you're going to stop taking advice from somebody that's been giving you bad advice. And I think there's a female energy with that. So be aware of that. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Hello, Andre and Yvonne. Can you tell me if my daughter, N, and her partner, L, will resolve their differences soon and have another baby? I don't see that happening, but they are going to be getting to a new plateau of a new aspect to their relationship. They may even they might get a child, but by other means. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Could be adoption or something along those lines. Hi, Andre and Yvonne. Just in case no one else asks, where the hell are we in the market? Where are we? Doing okay. The worst thing that you can do in this situation is to panic. Right? That's the first thing they tell you when there's a crisis. Don't panic. Actually especially when it comes to markets, do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. When everybody else is running and trampling on each other to get to the outdoors, you're staying indoors and you're buying some more crypto, you're getting some more, because all the prices are cheap. This is what the rich people do all the time. And people understand this, But when it comes right down to it, they don't do it. I always look at, what are the rich people doing? The people who know what they're doing. Oh, they're buying more. Maybe we should do that too. Or ask the question, why are they doing that? And it brings you down some rabbit holes and all that sort of thing on finances and how to think about wealth differently. Okay? So hopefully that answers your question. Just buy more if you can. Hi, Andre, 3-card reading, please. Everything for yourself for the next week is a little bit topsy-turvy, okay? Especially with the health and the wealth and all that sort of thing. It's all good. It's all doing this. This is a great opportunity to learn from the situation that you are going through. Take a step back and look at the situation and find the secrets that are being revealed to you. A negative response or a situation is not necessarily all bad. Sometimes there's lessons that are within that if we take a moment and we look and go, oh, don't do that. Okay. And I think you're going to be going through that transition this week. So don't be alarmed when things are going helter-skelter on you. Take a step back, take a deep breath, and observe what is going on. You're going to be picking out all the great secrets that are being revealed to you on what to do and what not to do when you're faced with this situation. Okay. And there's going to be somebody out there in the friends, family. I'm not sure who this person is, but they are going to be helping you with that particular situation in the next week. Okay. So hopefully that helps you out. Yes, thank you for asking. We're doing well. Love reading. Hey, nothing wrong with love. They're playing that song in my head. Looking for love in all the wrong places. There's trying, and then there's trying too hard. Finding, I know our brains go funny, and we get all kinds of feelings about certain things, and we want fulfillment in parts of the body. We have to do it naturally, and I think people forget to do it naturally when they're out and about and doing their own thing. And that's the secret to finding and building relationships. I have a really good video on that from this week about finding love. And I have a nice article either in the Substack or the Patreon page on that, how to find love. I think that's today's video, I think. Just allow it to flow. I think everybody's trying to control the outcome all the time and not allowing it to flow into our lives. And I think you're kind of in that mix of where you're trying to force everything into place. And in fact, it's the actual opposite. Just go along with the wave, and then you're going to hit that, what you need, okay, will be reflected of who we are. You always get what reflected back to you, who you are. So if the things being reflected to you are, that's always when we have to take a look at ourselves and go, okay, we got some things to fix. But I think in your case, you're trying too hard. Just go about naturally. And I think in the next 2 to 3 months, it's going to hit. And it's going to be good. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. I know everybody's mind Oh, gotta have this, gotta have that. Relax. Take a deep breath and move through life. Movement. Okay? Greetings, Yvonne and Andre. I've been keeping up with your videos, but since you're double pneumonia, I haven't been able to attend them live. Time difference. That's okay. Wish you a fast recovery. Thank you. We're getting there. My wife, the nurse, fixing me today. Oh no, Yvonne, today. Oh, could I have a 3-card reading, please? You betcha. Health-wise, we're gonna have to be careful of temptation. Sometimes we overindulge in things, and I think the way it is right now, just be careful. Try to stay the course on what you've had said. Be honest with your own self, and not be tempted by certain food items in the next little while. Okay, I know we all get tempted by those naughty things that we shouldn't be eating, but we do, and that's going to be a part of the struggle for this week. Financially, you're going to be okay. I think you're going to have some new things coming along and some new lessons in the next little while to build better wealth for yourself. And there's going to be some new friendships that are going to be coming out of that this week. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Just an observation, but if I have a problem or question that is bothering me, the answer seems to appear on YouTube within a day or two. Good observation. It's kind of along the lines of bibliomancy. If you haven't heard of bibliomancy, that's when you take a book, just a random book, off your shelf, and you flip to a random page and you look at the first word. Put your finger on the word and it'll give you the message that you need of what you're going through. It works every time. Okay? And that's kind of the same with videos. That's universe working its magic to aid you along the path of understanding the situation that you're going through. I often tell when you're trying to reach a goal, okay, you have it written down, you're taking action. That's the law of attraction, the law of action. And when you're doing those two things, you're working towards a goal. Universe will supply you with all the information that you need. You're going to get flooded with information on whatever it is that you're going through. So, very good observation. Thank you for sharing that. Hey, Andre, any messages for me this week? I've been an emotional week, but I somehow feel called to alchemize and be more vulnerable with others. That is becoming our own selves and being comfortable in our own skin. That is a hard lesson that everybody has to go through. Is being your authentic self all the time and not wear the masks, okay? Because we all wear masks, whatever situation we go through. Going to work, you got a mask. You might even have a uniform that you put on to go to work, and that would be a persona, right? You go to meet somebody, you have a different persona, but it's not really showing who you are. Being weak and, or not weak, vulnerable can be very liberating, but it's also very hard to, the emotions of it are very tough to come to that strength. So continue with what you are doing, but find the strength in it. Okay. Being true to yourself and being true with everybody else. Like when you meet me on, if you ever happen to meet me on the street, I'm just me. I don't pretend to be anybody else but me, which I think startles a lot of people. He's not different. Might be a little bit different at work. Work is work, right? But when people are talking to me, it's just me. I don't really have a persona, okay? And that is a hard lesson for everybody to be getting into, is being your true self all the time, okay? So continue with this. And, know that it is a good thing, okay? And it can be very beneficial. So give you some white light energy to help you along your path so you can continue. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Mr. Trump is boycotting the G20 in South Africa, and a couple of other leaders have also pulled out. A turning point for South Africa? Yes. Once you cut off the money, leaders tend to change when the money supply dries up. They go, Mr. Trump was right all along. Maybe we should change our ways so we get the money. And yes, it'll be not true change. They're just changing to get the money. Okay? So you'll start to see that very, very soon. You start to see people are very basic, especially world leaders. Okay? Hey, Andre, now that this year is almost over, do you think Shiba gets to that 1 penny? I think it's 2027, personally. I was rethinking about the astrology report that I put on with that. Might be 2027, but it's pretty soon. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Just keep it. Destiny is pulling me towards partnership through, though I am not sure. Will this be beneficial to me spiritually and financially? I think it's going to do very, very well, actually, if you allow it to be. You're doing it correctly and being cautious and all that sort of thing. But I do think once you establish the boundaries and all that sort of thing, I think it's going to be working out perfectly for you. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Hello, Andre. Could receive a 3-card message. Please and thank you. Health-wise, you're going to be doing something new. Awesome. Maybe a new workout, new diet thing. You never know. But it's going to be very beneficial to you in the next little while. Whatever you've been thinking about right now, health-wise, I think you're on the right track. And it's going to be breaking new ground for yourself. Awesome stuff. Financially, you're going to be doing okay. You're fully aware of all your finances and all that sort of thing, and they're going to be coming back to being where they need to be. And there's going to be a business partner or something like along those lines that's going to be helping you through the situation that you're going through right now. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Get 3 cards of what in my health. Okay. They're yelling at me again. It's okay. Don't get too overly emotional about the certain situation that you were going through. Okay? We all go through that something's not working health-wise, right? and you're thinking of walking away and doing all this and just living with the situation, don't be afraid to come back to the basics of the situation that you're going through and get another opinion. I think learning this lesson, going back, trying something else, asking a new doctor or new practitioner on a way forward, I think is going to be very beneficial and a new lesson for you. Okay? I think once you keep doing that, you're going to be finding all the answers that you need to all your questions by rethinking your situation. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Don't give up. Keep working on it. Okay? Never give up. That's my motto. Oh, we already went through that one. Somebody deleted something. And now we're getting all the stuff again. We did this one. Lisa King. Yep. I think we haven't done this one yet. Yeah, when you delete your thing, it duplicates everything on my end. So don't duplicate or don't just take away anything on the chat. But for yourself, I think you're going to be going through a huge situation where there's going to be some pivotal moments this week for yourself on a way forward that you've been kind of dreading. But it's going to be very beneficial to you in a huger arc. Okay? And you're going to find out that even though you don't want to go through these steps, they're very beneficial to you to do those things. Okay? Even though we don't want to take the steps. But once you go through the steps, you go, oh, that's why I need to go through this. That happens a lot in life. I think it's going to be very, very beneficial to you in the next week or so. So go through those steps, even though they seem hard. Okay? Hi, Andre and Yvonne. I wish you love BTC. I know you love BTC, but I wish I bought it at 30K. Okay. Do you think the Trump-backed coin will do well? That's his Liberty coin, I think you're talking about. I think it's going to do okay. It's a way of alleviating much of the debt of the U.S. That's what it's based on. I don't think holding a stable coin will make you rich or anything unless they have some product that's attached to it that'll give you a residual income or something. You have to remember stable coins don't go up in price or down in price. They're meant to go stable. So it'll do okay, as it'll do the job that it's meant to do. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. May I please have a 3-card reading? You betcha. Ooh, a rock in a hard place. That's the 3 of Swords I was talking about. And that's in your financial particular situation. So there's going to be some type of hurdle that you're going to be coming across in the financial part of things. And it's going to be something that you can't get over, like that hurdle. Something getting in the way. So you're going to have to learn a way around the situation or a different approach to the situation, because sometimes it happens in life all the time. We're going along, and something hits us, which we can't jump over or defeat or whatever. So we have to learn to be going around the situation. And I think you're going to be learning that this week. Okay. So don't be intimidated by the situation. Look for ways around it. And this is to do with money and finances and all that sort of thing. Okay. So hopefully that helps you out. The word is that soul is to soar in price. This is Solana. Yeah, it's going to be one of the cryptocurrencies that's going to be doing very, very well. It's actually one of the named coins by the President of the United States to be part of the cryptocurrencies that are going to be part of the new system. Anything that's going to be part of the new system is going to go bananas. Okay? If you're not into the cryptocurrencies that Trump and his team have told you to get into, you might want to get into those cryptocurrencies because that's what the new system is going to be built on. I think people are not really grasping the concept of this whole new financial system in a big part. They're only looking at it as getting rich overnight. No. Look, pay attention to what they're telling you, inadvertently or hidden, but they are telling you what's moving forward. And Solana will be one of those cryptocurrencies moving forward that will be part of the new system, as well as BTC, XRP, Ethereum, and Chainlink, and there's tons more that they have named. And just Google the coins that they're going to be investing in. Gives you a good idea how we're going to be moving forward. Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. 3 cards for the next week. Health-wise, you're going to be on top of the world. Moving forward in a good way. Everything is going to be doing all the things that are necessary to keep the body alive, and the mind and the soul and all that sort of thing. Financially, you're going to be at a very good spot. You're going to be doing very, very well in the next little while. Financially, and that's going to be a very good blessing in the next little while. And the secrets that somebody was going to be releasing, I think it's a friend that was going to tell somebody about something, will fall flat because everybody kind of knew this thing. So there's somebody around you that's trying to kind of blackmail you in a way with information that they have on you, like kind of like what they're doing with Trump. And everybody already knows this situation. So it's going to be falling flat. So pay attention to that person because they may not be the best of buds with you. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi. Orion is an amazing funds manager, plus trader who I may work with. Is he trustworthy? Plus, will his track record pan out in the future? What sort of ROI can I expect? He doubled my friend's money in 2 months. Always be aware of people stating certain things. Trading is not an emotional thing. It's very cold cut. Like you'll have a gut feeling on something. And a lot of it's doing the opposite of what you would normally do. Yeah, always be careful of if it seems to be true, good to be true. It often is. and think of it that way, because there's going to be moments in time when you're following his suggestions that it won't pan out perfectly with you. So just not everything is going to be a winner that he says or they say. So they are trustworthy. They're just not this superhuman type of person, and be aware of that. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. Have you heard talk of some kind of BTC fork in the future? No, I've never heard anything. There's been forks in the past. And there's always been forks. I don't see it as being a huge thing, because there's a group of people that are not liking what's happening with BTC right now. They're going to be doing their own thing. I think that new fork is not really going to go anywhere huge. It's kind of like the BTC fork of fake Toshi. I can't remember his name. And it didn't do all that well. So just stick with the BTC. Forks are fun. You'll get that cryptocurrency as well. And you can decide to keep that other cryptocurrency, because everything that you have in BTC doubles. Okay? So you can take the new one and sell it and put it back into BTC, or keep it like me and the wife did with Bitcoin Cash. So it's free money for you. Hi, Andre. The college who is the best index trader. Colleague who is the best index trader I know is going to teach me his technique. Perfect. Will I be able to pick it up, trade at his level? Probably not right at first. It takes time. But day trading is very hard skill set to learn. I think you have everything that's necessary. Don't go nutty with it. You have to remember that it's a non-emotional state that you have to be in while you're doing trades. Okay? Because this is why a lot of people can't do it, because they're running on emotions, not logic or data. And what he's probably going to teach you is to look at data, not emotion, to do your trades. Yeah, give it a go. Don't go nutty with it, and learn as much as you can from that. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. May I please have a 3-card reading on finances? There's going to be a moment in time of confusion. Confusion always leads to fear. Don't fall for it. Okay? There's going to be a moment in time, and you're going to be, fight through the fear. Stick with your guns. There's going to be a situation where you're going to be making pretty good money in the next little while if you do not do knee-jerk reactions. Okay? And if you stick to your guns and not do anything funny, you're going to turn out okay. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. A lot of people, they get into the, I got to sell. No. I've been complaining about shakes during meditation. Finally, now I am starting to have a few seconds of peace and relief after a strong shake. What is happening spiritually? You're trying too hard. Go through the process without any preconceived notions. You're having too many preconditioned notions of what you're going to get out of it. And when it doesn't pan out to what that is, we get frustrated. Okay? Don't have any preconceived notions of when we're going through the process. Just let it be what it is. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Will we get a discount on XRP next week? A little bit of one, like 10 cents more. Okay? It's now at 224, so about 210 in the next little while. And the cards concur. It's going to go down a little bit more. BTC might even go down to 88. And then right after that, it's going to go right up. So don't fall for it. Okay? You're welcome. Thanks, Henry. Have a great day. P.S. We bet Italy with 14 men, Ireland next week. Cheers. Do I think we're into a bear market? No. The big boys are just having fun with us. Hang on, and you're going to be just fine. Same with the altcoin market. Tempted to ask for a 3-card reading as I might get away with it. Yvonne is not here. She's stricter. Yes, she is. I'll try to hold down my sweet tooth cravings. I sold my CDs, as you said. Okay. Should I sell my stamps too? Sure, if you want to. I think there's going to be some more money around the garage or whatever to buy some more BTC. Okay? Try to get your hands on as much as you can. And I think that's the last question for today. Awesome. Put it back on my website. If you like personal reading with me, make sure to go to psychicreadingsbyonder.com where all that information is there. If you like to, excuse me, while you're there at psychicreadingsbyonder.com, there's 2 things that you could sign up for free, which is our Substack and our Patreon page, where I have articles going out every day on things to help you in daily life. Not bad for free. And of course, on our YouTube channel, I have corresponding videos to go along with those articles. So go check that out. While you're there on the website, we also have the Treasure Cold Storage Wallet for sale on our website. If you should happen to purchase one from us, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase because we're an affiliate. Okay, with that said, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future.